All right, we're live.
I'm
So, yeah. Hey, everybody, this is Dice Bag, artist, game designer, world builder, and occasional VTuber. And I'm here with a bunch of buddies, as you can see all across the screen. So, yeah. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves before we do anything else?
How do you want to do this?
I don't know.
Are we rolling
Let's
for
see.
initiative for this?
Let's just go across the screen. Well, let's see. Isaiah's already done his whole thing. He's
Hi.
or,
I'm that
I
person
mean,
who's with the other group, and I'm
Mega
still here.
Mind.
Who's Megamind here?
Or Super Dude.
Yeah.
Or Soup.
I don't know what you call yourself. So
I call myself the Betrayer. I
foreshadowing.
don't actually do that.
All right.
Careful. Want a pizza cutter there?
Wolf, you're next.
Okay. I like to draw the boobies. Put very simply, yes.
Okay. That sounds like a gonzo thing to say, actually.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I am also a drawing person. This is the first time I played a tabletop RPG. I don't know what I'm doing.
And last but not least,
I am MS Arthadian. This is not the first time I've played a tabletop RPG, and I actually have my own tabletop RPG, and I am excited to actually play Crytures for the first time. So this is gonna be fun.
play.
Yeah.
We may not get that far today.
Not today.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, all right. So this is just going to be us hammering out characters basically the entire time. But we can bounce ideas off of each other and all that. So I guess the first order of business is I should probably inform you of the gist of what's going to be happening in the story.
Yes.
So, Arthadian, your character that you made for that little contest I ran, that gave me some ideas. So I was wondering if you were going to play that character or make a whole new one. Because
I haven't decided yet.
it kind of the story you wrote for him kind of ties into what we're doing here. Because that's going to be basically the idea is we're going to be starting up like in the immediate aftermath of the kingdom being destroyed, you know?
Oh, okay. Then I actually might play that character.
Okay. So basically,
we'll see.
for the rest of you, you'll be starting out in the town of Root Run, where just right away, the call has gone out for an emergency situation for conjurers to gather at the northern woods for a rescue operation.
Oh, yeah.
I'm seeing a theme from that last one I did.
What do you mean? We haven't actually resolved your whole thing. I haven't gotten you guys back to town, but
No,
we'll have to do that next time you guys get
I
together.
remember the last time we got a call to rescue or investigate something, and it did something.
That's so vague.
Why do you think I kept
yes.
it big? If he goes
Things
continues
happen.
with the same
Yes.
thing, I mean, I don't want to spoil it. Or like
It's like a
someone.
Dark Souls protagonist. You got meta knowledge.
True.
So do you guys have the doc with the character creation information handy on you?
Yes.
The doc.
Should be in the documents channel. And you scroll up a little bit past the character sheets. Creatures character creation is what it's labeled.
Got it.
Alright, that should have all the information there. So I guess I'll just kind of walk you guys through it. I guess So what kind of characters were y'all thinking of playing?
Um,
Damn.
I want to be a really smart blind dude.
Ah, almost kind of like me, where I'm just a sort of smart old dude.
Oh, exactly the same person, actually. We share blaring cells.
It's my turn to use the chromosome.
One of you can't hear, the other can't see.
It's my turn.
Uh,
I don't
Damn,
know
he
anything
has an
about-
extra chromosome.
I don't have to update very much, so I will be right back. I know we just started, but I will
Yeah,
be right
you
back.
can dip out.
So, like, I
How's-
don't know anything about tabletop, so I don't even know what you mean by what kind of character do you want to be.
Think of a character concept that you want, and basically just be like, "Oh, I want to be a rogue kind of character that sneaks around and stabs people in the back," kind of thing. Think of a character concept, and that's what you want to be, and then you build your character based off of that.
Okay.
And I mean, you've made characters for your own things, right?
I have.
Just consider it like,
No games, though.
just think of it like making some fictional character up.
Fictional
see.
character like you would in a Pokemon style setting.
A
Gotcha,
Pokemon
gotcha.
D&D style setting, whatever that means.
A
was thinking about
mass
playing Old
murderer
Man.
with no morals.
An old man.
Well, sort of like just playing my character or whatever.
Hmm.
But I don't know if I'll be strongman or if I'll be thinky boy, alchemist, cooker. It depends on what's needed.
Okay.
So if I'm playing Vagan, he already has 4 agility and 3 fitness, so he's more of the physical type character than in anything. I'm not sure if I have to change anything for the sheet since you changed stuff though.
I have changed how the defenses work. Those will be based on what kind of armor you use.
Okay.
But other than that, I think everything's pretty much the same.
Here, I'll post that to the Discord, the actual sheet.
All right. So, do we start with a set amount of experience, or
Yeah,
No. Oh, what?
you will. That's where you're gonna buy some of your starting abilities.
Hmm.
So do you have the character creation thing open?
yes?
All right. So that should walk you right through it. You'll start out with your talents.
Okay.
So basically, they all start out at 1, but then you have what, like
8 points.
8 points to distribute amongst them.
Okay, and I just X where I'm.
Yeah, just add an
Placing
X in the boxes. And I'm here trying to get things on the screen, by the way.
Gotcha. Can I remove a point from agility and just become immobile?
No.
Understandable.
You can't make a total cripple.
Where's my
Not off the
wheelchair at?
bat.
Depends.
Jump.
I have a friend who is specifically being a mermaid in another campaign so he can be crippled on land in a wheelchair.
And you get 8 additional points to distribute.
Right.
+20 plus 10. 30 health.
I think
Oh,
I've
no, it's 3.
got 8.
35.
Oh god, I wish I wasn't so bad at counting. Holy cow.
I'm going to be incredibly sensual.
Hit us. Oh, I see what you're saying. Thinking
4 of
like
8.
2 fitness, 3 agility, 3 intellect, and then like no sense.
Unga.
You don't want to sense things.
I don't want to feel, man.
Everything
That's
just
why I
flies
drink.
over your head.
You can't be threatened if you're an idiot.
That's
Alright,
usually
wait,
the
no,
first
that's
person to
incorrect.
die. And that's sort of what happens to me usually.
So Isaiah, you can check out the basic items document.
The
I-
wagon ring?
No, in the documents channel. Scroll up.
Where are they? There's so many.
I know. And they're all open on a bunch of tabs.
Items. There it is.
Yeah.
Hey, the bedroll and stuff is still here. I hope
Yeah.
I get an upgrade.
You can basically load your character up with whatever. Don't even worry about spending the money. They're all just basic items that you probably should have been able to start out with.
We have to create our own weapons. We've been using creatures this entire time. Heck, I used a creature as a rope, basically.
An almighty stick. There should be a creature that's just a stick.
Make
Just a
a stick
stick.
bug.
Stick bug.
A sword bug. That's it.
Well, we do have
Sword. No, stick bug. Give it a helmet, and now it does piercing.
we do have a creature that's just a rock.
We do actually here. I'm gonna put him on screen. This is the custom one I had made and bought in one of our adventures. You can zoom in on it.
Oh, that one. He's the rock buddy that evolved.
Yeah, but zoom in on him. He's custom made.
Yes, I don't have to zoom in. I can see him.
There he
Yeah.
I
is.
see his,
I
his
have
special
access
features.
to bigger pictures.
Shut up.
And here's the other one.
He's so good.
What on earth is that thing?
It's Hans. How could you not know who Hans is?
What is he doing? His best.
It's okay. It's been sort of a running gag with Hans and Aaron wanting a custom-made one. Submitted that picture in, and all he did was cut it out and put it on the rock, which is the most brilliant thing ever.
If you say
Does he
so.
go faster? Does he go faster because he has a horse on it?
Nope,
He actually goes slower.
because of his fat, stubby little legs.
It's actually just like some kind of, I don't know, retarded, damaged goods that was stillborn halfway.
Oh
My
gosh.
God.
It doesn't even
Okay.
have a real face. I feel sorry for it.
All right. I see. Very sorry. Gotta put him out of his misery, dude.
If I had a gun image, I would just point it at it. Put it down like old Yeller.
So if I have 2 fitness, that means my max health is going to be 30.
Are we making characters still?
I told you, I've never played one of these games before. This is
No, that's
totally
just.
new to me.
I'm just making a joke
Oh, I see.
about me being
Here-
distracted.
Even if you know what you're doing, character creation takes a long time.
Yeah, our
Usually.
first session was like 1 to 2 hours, and it was just creating characters. Be like, what the frick are we doing? He was teaching 3 new people. Imagine that.
Oh my
Man.
goodness.
Should I just make a new character altogether?
Oh, you could.
I'm just gonna make a new character on the side and then choose when we start playing who I'm gonna play.
Alrighty, that works. Otherwise, you probably would be pretty bored the entire time.
Fitness plus agility? Okay.
Let me see.
High key.
Fitness time.
Big fan of low number games.
So
Me
my
too.
character's name is gonna
Are
be...
saying you don't want 1,000 health and doing 220 points of damage?
hell? Yeah, I'd be okay if it was 420 points of damage, but
You don't like
I want that shit
JRPGs that have like 6 digits on all the health and damage?
Gosh.
yeah, that's too much.
Basically,
wanna
they
do
make
that
it like
chip
that so
damage.
they don't have to go into freaking decimals. I swear, if you put a game in and you put decimals in your game, you're immediately gonna have people who are like, what the frick does that mean?
It means the designers were retards.
Ah.
Perhaps.
2 times 5.
Is
I'm doing math.
10 plus 20 is 30. Okay. I got 30 health.
Speed plus reflexes.
Okay, it also might behoove you to take a peek at the items.
I am looking at the item.
Oh, okay.
One of the things I was looking at though is real quick skimming through this. What is our weight limit? Because I'm speed agility once.
I think it's 25,
Yeah,
right?
I forgot to add that to the character creation. That's in the rules somewhere.
Mhm.
Let's see.
Who knows? It might have been in there and I just didn't see it.
So, adventuring, carrying capacity.
I keep forgetting I'm on a PC and I can literally control F.
Deflection depends on the armor type
Yeah.
and evasion.
The normal carrying capacity for a character is equal to 10 times their fitness plus 25 pounds.
10 times their fitness.
Well, I'm 55.
Speed plus reflexes.
I'm not sure what to do with the basic items because I think I already spent money on basic items already. So
I
I'm not
just
sure
told
what
you
else
not to
put in.
worry about the cost for you. You've been adventuring for a while, and I probably underpaid you for a lot of the jobs you did.
Most likely, but I already have the stuff.
You have, like, what you call a weapon stick, and, like, no armor.
It's my weapon stick. What do you call that? That's a great weapon. It should get like plus 50 in damage.
Does it even key off the right stat for you?
The button still works. I did 16 number and got probably maybe 2 hits. Oh man, he sucks. My character sucks, man. That's so bad.
So you get
Well,
1 level 3 skill,
Perish.
2 level 2 skills.
And then 3 level 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, there it is. Weapon stick and snot rocket are your weapons.
Let's see, I'm going to actually.
It's great, right? Yeah.
You should get some real ones, maybe.
Well, we'll probably call it. It used to be a mace. I don't know if you have a mace. You still do have a mace. What's the difference between a staff and a mace in damage?
I mean, it's right in the description, is it not?
I see how much it costs and how much it weighs, unless it's way down there.
Yeah, scroll down.
Okay.
So who's making magic based character?
I'm probably going to be incredibly magic based.
Is magic run off of intellect or sense?
A little bit of both, honestly. I've had a few different things where it's like do
Well,
both
I
at
have,
the same time.
I have 3 int and 5 sense.
Oh,
Is what I'm going with.
It mostly depends on your weapon as far as combat is concerned.
okay.
Because you, outside of combat, most of that stuff is handled through professions. So you'd probably want to get like the scribe's profession if you're going for like a wizardy type of character.
Oh,
And that
wait,
would-
did you add a new stat magic?
Calm down, I'm not done talking.
Sorry.
But scribe would key off of intellect. I don't think there's any professions that key off of sense, but some weapons do.
So I will have a mild intellect and be the guy in the background saying Please no steppy.
So if I want my character to be like really nimble and quick, am I looking at agility or fitness?
Agility mostly.
Okay. I want him to die if he gets punched.
That is agility.
All right.
So I'm making this character to be like super into creatures. Would zoology be good for that?
That would make sense.
Okay. And then binding, I'm assuming as well.
Mm-hmm. Binding is what you'll use to capture creatures and basically tame them, make them like you.
Gonna put that at 3.
Yo, samesies, dude.
3,
It's a creature
and then
feature.
zoology is gonna be 2, and I am also gonna want to. Does persuasion run off of sense?
Mostly.
Okay,
Sometimes intellect, maybe.
I'm gonna.
You can only persuade me if you're buff as hell.
I'm gonna do a 2 in persuasion, just in case someone doesn't want to do the talking. Okay, and then I want.
I am not a speedy boy.
That's okay. We got a few hours here.
History.
Well, no,
You
I was just commenting on putting my speed down. I have a
Oh.
1 agility.
Your character.
One.
Okay, you're pushing the limits there.
Extremely
With 1
sensual.
agility.
Indeed.
Yes,
The lowest
we are
speed.
min-maxing.
Yeah, the lowest speed I give a creature is 4, so I'm curious about how well your guy is going to be able to get around combat.
He's.
Okay, I chose
I'll
my
do my
skills.
best.
I mean, my agility is maxed. I'm not. I refuse to be touched. And if I
Here's-
if I
Here's
am,
the thing. I will be the sensual, and Kohath will be the. He will be my speed.
I can't put you on my back and carry you. It'll break.
I don't need you to be on my back, or I don't need to be on your back.
Okay, let's see.
Have you changed anything in your sheet, Kohath?
A little bit. I added the skills that I was looking for.
Oh, it looks
Um,
still blank from where I'm looking.
hold on. I might have been working on the sheet that I copied instead of the one that you made.
That might make sense.
So after
All right.
after the skills is the abilities, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, after the
Or
skills,
should I?
you
or
get
should I choose
your
armor.
after the skills you get your starting experience, and you could spend it on anything, including abilities.
Okay. And how much do we start with? Starting experience 500 plus sense plus intellect times 50. Okay. So sense plus intellect. Let's go PEMDAS. PEMDAS. Here we go. 7.
Should be 30.
4 plus 3 is 7. 7.
Speed is 7.
Okay.
Speed plus reflexes.
Gonna need to turn some of you guys up, I think.
Who's whistling?
Not
Everybody
I.
in my house right now.
It's a choir of the damned.
Literally. Both my little sister and my father behind me.
Agility plus 2. So that should be 7. And reflex. Okay, so for this,
850 starting experience.
Is that across the board for everyone?
No, that's based off of your own
Sense and intellect.
stuff.
Oh boy,
Gotta do the maths.
dude.
It's not that
Me-
much math.
Do you need help?
I did a little bit of college and I stopped
did a-
because math was a requisite.
I'm just gonna let you guys know I'm kind of retarded.
If men were meant to do math, we would have been born with calculators on our hands naturally.
I actually went to school as an accountant, so
Oh no.
I can verify that I can do math, and I have a calculator on my hand. It's called my fingers.
I was just about to say that, but I was choking on Burger King.
My calculator is disabled because
It's
two
like-
of mine are busted.
Just like Vegeta.
No, it's like that old commercial about milk. You remember that one?
No, I have no idea what you
There's
mean.
this guy sitting there eating like a peanut butter sandwich, and like something comes on the radio where he asks about like who shot some president in a famous duel, and like he's looking around the room and his house is filled with like memorabilia from that specific event in history, and he's trying to pick up the phone while he's chewing his peanut butter sandwich, and he gets him on the phone and he's trying to talk, but nobody can understand him because he's got peanut butter in his mouth and everything, and he's trying to desperately to like pour a glass of milk to wash it down with.
Rookie mistake. Abilities are specific applications of your character's experience. They often make significant changes to how your character plays, and they vary how they progress, if they progress at all.
Fortunately, I cannot max out persuasion.
Gosh, I don't have enough XP to get what I want.
Oh, you'll have to earn more.
So does everybody start with like effectively one level in each ability, and then they buy additional levels, or how does this work?
No, I'm pretty sure we start off at 0, and then we have to spend our XP to get levels in abilities. Skills are different.
Everything.
Yeah.
I see. Oh man, I should have been more sensual.
In fact, you should have.
It's okay. You only have one eye after all.
It's very easy to blind.
Now, my question is, do you
Ooh, and you
save
spend-
money on glasses from only having one eye?
XP.
No, you have to wear them both, like normal glasses.
They don't make monocles that big.
Really,
Exactly.
dude. It's called making bigger magnifying glasses. Although then you're just gonna burn your retina.
Yeah, man. I only got one. I gotta look after it. You know,
You wear a telescope on your face.
my vision is clear.
Isn't there like a minion who has a single one glasses?
Yeah, that's like most of the minions. In fact, a lot of them.
Crap. Do I? Okay, I kind of want to start with a profession. But do I go right or artificer?
Hmm.
You could. I didn't put the links for that in the chat, did I?
Don't think so.
Okay. Well, that's partly because they're not really done, but we're playtesting after all.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get those links. And it's gonna be jumbled up because I've literally redesigned the crafting system like 5 times and they're not all updated.
Mhm.
So if you got any questions, just tell me
What-
and I'll fix it, I guess.
What is? Okay, yeah, I'll read through them and then I'll ask some questions.
Yeah, okay, there it is. Here we go.
I was looking at this stuff and I'm still kind of confused of what, because I have everything I already have. Basically, you would just give me money to compensate.
What armor are you wearing?
I guess none.
Well, then you
Awesome.
have stuff to get.
What
What was
looks
the other thing you
great?
wanted? Alchemy? Is that it?
It was the right.
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 Exactly. Right. Yeah. Because I'm trying to think, like, my character wants to be all about creatures and how they. I mean, alchemists also makes sense too, but I'm like thinking more like. No, I think.
Actually, I need to
Ah,
get the
it's
crafting
normal.
properties
Bro.
linked in there too.
So does attuned also mean like summonable in the same instance?
No. It's just capacity for however many creatures you can hold at once. I have one extra attunement, so I can hold
Look.
2 creatures for battling.
I think that's basically what he's asking.
Oh, then yeah, that's basically it.
So like if I have an attunement or a capacity of 3, I could have 4 creatures with me.
Right.
Yeah, I thought you were thinking about having them all out for battle at the same time.
Well, you could.
But you would spend like boatloads of mana for it.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Gosh, I forgot you could do that because we've been in that tournament thing.
Yeah.
Oof.
You guys
I
haven't
think
really...
I'm gonna.
What?
Oh, I think I'm. Well, it depends. Do you think this would work if because I spent everything on skills, so maybe I could start off like and then, or how important is it to have abilities along with skills if I sit in the background or something with every.
I don't know. We're playtesting here. I
The
mean,
game's
Let's find out.
the
I'm
balance
here's-
is not hammered out yet.
Here's how we're going. I'm min-maxing this stuff. I have like 4 persuasion starting out level 1. I will do.
Okay, I will
So
say...
you're gonna be talking.
I
Maybe
will
I shouldn't
say
go first
that
person.
having extra creatures summonable is probably a good thing for your long-term survivability in any instance. Because otherwise you're just gonna have to keep like healing the same creature over and over and over. And if your creature gets knocked out, then you're practically defenseless if you only have one.
You can always use your weapon stick, though.
Yeah. Well, humans are not as strong as creatures.
I bench
What if you
20
just
pounds.
crank fitness though? What if you're like, I don't want to have a single creature, human superiority?
You gotta go. You gotta build your character right for that. I'm assuming.
You have to do
It
some
will be
min-maxing for that, yeah.
Yeah.
You're really gonna have to pump your weapon skill and max out a single stat.
You're gonna be like,
There's some
I
rookie
don't.
numbers in this
And I
business. Gonna have to pump those up.
Full on warrior.
I think at most you can get like 12 dice, and the maximum for a creature is like 14 at the absolute top. So you could theoretically start out as a super buff dude with like 5 in your weapon skill and 5 in your talent, and then wield a longsword, and you'll have like the absolute maximum dice right there. But that's as far as you go. No progression after that.
I just found a way that I can be slow in battle, but I make sure I go first. I can have danger sense. Die bonus to your initiative equal to your sense.
Ah.
I might not go. I'll probably always go first, but I might be slow later. But remember, the way you start is always the best.
I actually
Let's
might
see.
change
Where-
some.
Crafting properties, that's what I was looking for a minute ago.
Now that I see this. Now
Okay,
that I see the professions, I'm gonna change.
Let me run down crafting in its current incarnation right now.
All right.
So basically, you'll have a bunch of... You'll be able to make basic items just automatically. Not actually in the game, but you'll know how to do it all automatically. And then you'll have these properties that you can learn, which are limited by your level in that profession. And you can add those properties to the basic recipe. And they'll all have a certain modification to the difficulty or complexity and all that. And then, whenever you want to add like multiple properties to something, what you'll need to do is you'll only be able to add properties if they share an essence cost of some kind. So if you give it like a fire damage or something, that limits you to another property that has to use fire essence as its ingredient. But then, of course, if you want to add a third property, you can make the third property match any of the other requirements of that second property. You get what I'm saying?
You lost
I'm
me.
gonna have to- I feel like when we actually start doing it, it would probably make more sense.
Maybe. Let's why don't y'all
like,
open up the
example.
crafting properties thing?
I see creature power.
Yeah. Okay, where is it?
Yeah.
It's still loading for me. I got a million tabs open.
I see it. Crafting property.
Yeah. Oh wait, I already had it open. What am I doing? Yeah. So yeah, let's skip down there. We got let's see, distracting critical on the first page. So you got the essence cost down there after the value, and you can use celestial or construct, earth, fairy, ice, lightning, martial, psionic.
You need. So does each creature that we, let's say, kill, they give you one essence per, or a multiple?
It depends on how big they are, how much you'll get from them.
Okay.
And
then you just take the essence and use that for crafting.
right.
Okay.
And you'll be able to harvest essence on a weekly basis from your own creatures.
Oh.
So anyways,
sweet.
if you wanted to make a weapon with a distracting critical, you would use one of these... Well, you'd use two of one of these essence types. And then if you wanted to add something else, you'd have to match that essence type with something else. So you could... Well, not that one right there. But,
So you can't do one celestial and one earth essence. It has to be two of that one type.
Right.
Okay.
So you can make like a... You can make a magic weapon with a distracting critical. And then you could go down for the minor rejuvenation one. And since it uses celestial essence, that would be compatible with the distracting critical.
Okay, so if multiple different crafting properties have the same type of essence, you can combine them to make a cooler weapon
Yes.
or piece of gear. Okay.
And also, you are limited by your skill level in that profession. So at one, you can only have one... You can only do one property on an item. At 2, you can have 2. At 3, you can have 3. As long as you can meet the actual role requirements and make the thing. If your difficulty gets too high, then you're kind of out of luck.
And crafting comes from professions specifically?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh gosh.
And there are some things that are just kind of standalone recipes in each of them. Like alchemist
to
is
question-
entirely that, but those are kind of separate from the properties themselves.
I'm gonna be an artificer. I have chosen.
I have chosen alchemist.
Okay.
I'm gonna be
Do I have the alchemy?
unemployed.
I also changed my sense and my intellect. I kind of changed them around, so now my sense is 3 and my intellect is 4. To get the max out of what I can with this.
So there's the alchemist document in the chat. And when you first, at your first level of profession, you'll get to pick out a recipe or a property for free. And the same goes for each additional level you pick out. And if you want to buy the extra ones, you'll have to spend experience for those.
I see. So if I choose to be a scribe, I get one scribble for free, and I have to purchase the rest of them.
Right.
Gotcha.
Let's see, I can get you the scribe, if I can find it. Scribes can also make tomes, by the way, which are
The
a magic
blind
weapon.
man is gonna write you a book.
It's in Braille.
I found the armor.
You found the armor?
Yeah, the hauberk. I feel like that'd be good enough.
We have a set amount of cash to begin with, or are we
Yes,
penniless?
it is 1,000
1,000 cash?
Yeah.
XP points or actual money?
money.
Cold hard cash.
I don't remember how much we started out with, but it wasn't as much as you guys got because we were basically starting out.
Well, it says at the very bottom of like the stats or whatever, it says you start with 1,000.
Yep. And Isaiah, that is part of the reason why you get free equipment right now.
Say that again, you cut out there.
Excuse me. That is part of the reason why you're getting free equipment.
It's great, because I want a hauberk. It gives me plus 20 health. And it's got a deflection of evasion based off of agility and intellect.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
He'll be
right
right back.
Add a thing
Dun,
for
dun, dun.
cash.
The best part of waking up.
No.
It's cocaine in your gut.
Wonderful. Very nice.
The ancient me.
Alright, so I'm gonna add that to my backpack. Actually, should I do that to the backpack or character sheet?
I'd put it on your character sheet.
That's the thing, I don't remember where the character sheet is. I think I might have found it, but I don't think it has everything it would have on it.
You mean the Google Doc one or the in-game one?
Well, I think the Google Doc, but I think I also put most stuff in the game one.
Does my character need to eat?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
I don't know, dude.
they will eat. They will eat so many sausages.
Oh
So-
yeah.
Eating will be a main thing. Eating is how you restore your stamina.
Because I remember looking at one of the older how-tos and I thought cooking was on there, or was it just alchemist? Because that's what I was going to look for specifically.
It was cooking.
Cooking was there, and I literally erased it like an hour ago.
What?
Because I don't even know what I'm gonna do with it right now.
Then what's Terry Jo
Cook.
gonna do? What
I
about
don't
her
know what
soup?
she's always done, not use it.
They'll suffer.
Yeah.
Cook recipes that entice creatures to come and eat it, but they're like poisonous recipes that deal damage to them.
It's kind of like that cheese in the 3D GameCube Pokemon game where you stick cheese out and the Pokemon be eating it and you'd fight it and capture it.
Yeah, that's a good way to lure them.
Cheese bait, it's a lure.
Yes.
I mean,
Please, someone tell me that they know
Okay,
that.
Isaiah, I found your
you lost
character
your own.
sheet if you still need it.
Please.
Oh my gosh, Dice! You made it auto-calculate pounds.
Oh, thank
You're
goodness.
so good.
Yeah, I did.
It's
You will have to.
you're so easily pleased.
You will have to like multiply it by the quantity yourself, but it'll add it all up after that.
Beautiful. Fantastic.
I need to look at all the what's it called? The synthetic creatures.
Synthetic creatures.
Yeah.
We got.
Oh yeah, I have a note in my document. I'm pretty sure you saw it when you pulled up my character sheet.
Yeah, Petrock needs to morph.
He does. I have a Petrodon, and I need a Petrodon morph with that face, man. I assume it'd be easy. You just kind of copy paste the face.
It wouldn't be hard, but
So
I'd have to actually do it.
so in order to use a magic weapon, you have to have magic.
You don't have to, but it's a good idea. I mean, you can
What do you mean
just
you have to
blindly
have
shoot a wand off, but you won't be very good at it.
Okay, so like if I made an orb as an artificer, it wouldn't be good unless I have like magic ranked up.
Right.
Okay. Okay, I might not have to rethink stuff. Wait, who said they have 4 in persuasion?
I have 5 in persuasion.
Oh, okay. Maybe I should change that to out and put it in magic then. But then if the party splits and you're not there, no, I'm still gonna get 2 in magic.
How will you gaslight?
Man, I've never heard of this gender before. Nunzia?
Nunzia? Well, it sounds like it's not very progressive of you, sir. I'll have you know.
Do I need to include a section for pronouns on that one?
No.
What are assets?
Assets
Where
are like
where is
rewards.
the list of genders that we can play?
see.
Where is the list of genders?
On Tumblr.
Oh, okay.
It's a long
I
list.
mean,
You couldn't print it
If you
out.
want to
There's
get
too many
technical, the
trees.
list is infinite. I think Dankula did a video where he did the current maths at the time, and it was like some kind of number where there's more genders than there are stars in the galaxy.
Yeah.
So it's blow your heart.
Attack helicopter.
Legal in California.
Attack helicopter.
Everything's. Damn it.
Are you alright?
Quit choking on
Yeah.
your Burger King.
I can't help it.
Is there a reason why I would have a longbow over a recurve bow?
One's got further range, I'd assume.
I'll have to look at him. Give it
Because
a
right
second.
now,
It's loading.
A
the
longbow's
tab.
generally
bow
stronger.
like appears to just be strictly better longbow. Which I mean, like realistic, but
Well, let's see. The recurve bow weighs 3 pounds and has a range of 5 and does 3 damage. And then, of course, you got the hit effects to see what it does.
Recurve bow
then-
has an extra die to the attack roll.
Hell yeah.
Longbow has extra range.
And does has
Well, it
7
depends.
range.
Does it
And
go
mind
off
you,
strength?
Agility plus ranged. So if you have a ranged skill and your agility is maxed out, you're probably going to hit most of the time. Although I will say the range does make a difference. I was able to beat Sam in just like literally staying away from him and shooting him from afar. He couldn't even get close enough because I slowed him down so much.
Oh no.
I have updated the rules about range, actually.
Shoot.
Because I realized how crippling that was. You can actually extend the range if you take a penalty to your roll now.
Well, I'll just have to go even further and also take a penalty.
A sniper fight.
It's like that one from Metal Gear Solid where he's fighting that old dude, and either you shoot the guy and win, or freaking wait him out and he dies of old age. War of attrition.
I got all this stuff, guys. All right, how you carrying it? You know, did you not get a backpack? Nah, screw that.
How
Keep-
important is armor?
Very.
I wouldn't
Okay.
know because I have no idea. We've
Never been
used
hit.
it. We've never used it yet.
I think that's kind of what I'm gonna go for. I might craft some armor, maybe. Wait, artificers can craft armor? Can they?
No.
No.
That'd be a
I'm a
smith,
man
I
of
think,
form.
right?
I will not have.
Dang! Should I multi-profession into?
Go for it if you want.
No,
You
I
can
go
get
for it.
loot in the course of the game. So it's not like you're gonna be.
Listen, the loot in this game is actually pretty cool. One of us, I don't remember which, might have been
A
me.
mind warping
a-
orb.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
I had
I-
I think I did, had a ring that displaced me a few spaces. I put it on, it would just go.
Yeah,
Dang
I'd
it.
ignore the mind warping orb. That's kind of a relic of the previous system.
Oh,
You
Since we're beta testing, can I make a recommendation?
Yes.
Leather jacket gives you +1 to persuasion because it's cool.
What?
I feel like that is a must need. Your charisma stat is slightly higher, but your charisma stat against the other gender will be a little less.
I don't know.
And
Right.
it's especially
right
low
now-
against other people in leather jackets.
Right now, all the armors are perfectly balanced with each other. So we'll have to slap on a penalty to it if we give it that. What was
You
I
lose
saying though?
-1 intelligence.
something about
You were talking about the
mind
displacement
warping.
orb or something?
The mind warping orb.
Yeah, the mind warping orb. That's just an orb with a property, basically.
Okay.
It is dead.
So I need to make a badass orb because I'm gonna be using orbs as my weapon
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
choice.
I had the ability to create a staff called the Rejuvenation Rod, and it would heal with mana used. So I would just point it at a creature and heal him.
That also is a property now that you can slap on magic weapons,
Slap it
on! And other The might things.
Sounds good. So does that crafting recipe mean nothing anymore?
Let's see. Recipes, you got Pewtrack, repellent, camouflage, looks. Are you sure you actually had that?
I thought I did. What the heck?
It might have
Go in my
been.
backpack.
No, wait, I just gave you that. That was loot.
Okay.
You
thank
didn't make
goodness.
it.
I might be thinking of my something. I don't remember. It's been a while.
Yeah, you had something like that, but you got it off of a dead dude.
In
How
fair
lovely.
combat, definitely not
Oh.
murder.
Was it the guy you that tried to rob you in the middle of the night and you all just dogpiled him?
And we threatened to eat his toes?
Yes, that guy.
Might have been that guy. That guy was fun. We absolutely destroyed him. We captured him in a small area and then tortured him with soup and threats of cutting off his toes and putting it in said soup.
So did you threaten him with the soup, or was
Yes.
the threatening it? So was it before or after the toes that you threatened him with soup? Okay.
What part of the soup was threatening?
The soup.
Oh, I
The
see.
It
I
was
understand.
made. It was made by the cook.
Silly question. My bad.
Actually, I think you can find that on the channel, can't you?
Way back, yeah.
I'll have to find it so
It
I
was
can get the
probably
right.
like episode 2
I need to find this now because
before I was a VTuber.
hold
Mhm.
on.
Okay, so I got 600 XP left.
600 XP.
Yeah.
Did you just like crank sense and intellect?
Yeah, those are my highest ones. Mainly because I'm like trying to I want to build my character as if he's like super into creatures. Like he's just obsessed with them. In a not the best way.
I see.
Oh no.
He's like
So-
a horse girl, like a creature girl.
He's a creature fan.
Creature file.
Yeah.
I feel like my character has too much money. Like I don't have to make hard decisions.
Well, you are expected to have some cash on hand after you're done shopping.
Oh, okay.
Your character's not supposed to be like destitute. And also
I'm gonna be
laden down with
completely-
elaborate armor and weapons.
My character's gonna be completely naked in the wild, sleeping with the creatures. Just cash on hand. 1,000.
just
$1,000
$1,000 and nothing else to his name.
You guys find him in the wild. Oh, hello, my friend. So, how are you today?
Oh my goodness.
I found it.
What did you found?
I found it.
Oh.
Observation.
It's the second session, 2 hours in, and we took like 30 minutes to defeat him. Between 2:05 and like 2 hours and 5 minutes to like 2 hours and 37 is around when we defeat him, and then after that is just gold with interrogating. 237 after is just if you wanna go look at that because it's some stupid stuff. It's honestly just stupid.
Yeah. You remember that one time I sent you guys to investigate a theft and you staked out a place and found the guy and caught him red-handed, except you didn't do anything and just let the deal go down and then went back to
did.
town to tell people?
We literally, he had a whole fight set up, and we just said, "Let's go back to town."
It's like, I don't know. There's like as many of them as there are us. We'll have to go back to town and get reinforcements.
I mean, it sounded like a good idea.
Oh, come on. There is only like one fight. Did you think it was gonna be easy?
Listen, I'd rather have the odds in the favor than out the favor.
Yeah. Then you guys did get murdered. The next session.
Did we?
Remember when you got surrounded? And like on the first turn, you got bombarded with a bunch of blast effects?
Freaking. That wasn't the Slagoops, was it?
Now that was the Ragastuffins.
Oh right, the Ragastuffins.
The Ragastuffins.
Yeah,
Of course, the Ragastuffins.
And I'm pretty sure in that same play session that I sent in the chat,
I am very excited to play now.
I think no, it wasn't that play session. There was a future play session where we were exploring a ruins. In mid fight, I walk into like we got into a tussle with like I don't know some evil organization or something whatever I can't remember, and I went inside the place trying to hide and slash ransack the place. And it activated a second trap which summoned even more creatures to fight. So as we were fighting enemies, we had another fight as well because I stepped inside a building.
Yeah, you got impatient.
Hey, we got out of there alive, and we pressed onward. We just let the guy escape, but
Oh,
it's
there it
fine.
is.
It's fine.
There's a Ragastuffin.
There he is. It's freaking claw piece of garbage.
That's what almost killed him.
I can't believe it inspired such anger.
Frick you, Ragastuff.
To be fair, I have nerfed them since that session.
Okay.
Nah, I show him a picture of my.
I love your
construct.
naming for these creatures, honestly.
Show him the picture of my Clayman that got it leveled up. Like, show him the before, then show him the after. I wanna.
Oh, the creepy
it's-
one?
Yeah, dude.
Capacity.
There's a creature called a Clayman, and he's a construct, and he was really cool. I basically used him as my main creature for the entire time. He's tanky, he's beefy, he does big damage. He's a little slow, but he's good. And then Sam decides, yo, you can evolve this dude into basically like being the Eevee of the whole thing. I was like, what? And he gave us a crystal and turned it into Maulum. And that dude,
Let me find him.
he's freaking.
Maulum has
great.
eye lasers.
He has eye lasers.
And he probably needs to be redesigned because he does not look as cool as the others, honestly.
What are you talking about? Look at him.
Oh
Look
my
at that
god.
dude, man. Freaking sick, right?
That's Earthworm Jim in the bad timeline.
Corrupt Earthworm Jim. And then there was two others. One was like a freaking goop. Not goop. I was saying, nah, barrels. Like toxic barrels. And the other one was Crystal. Crystal one's pretty cool too.
Ooh, that one's really cool.
I do love Toxic Barrel.
He is very cool. I still think I got the better of them all. Sadly, we gave away, I think, the barrel one, and Aaron has the crystal one, right?
I think Aaron is the one who missed out on that. Because
That's what it was. Because we killed his.
yeah, he went a while being unable to catch anything.
We just get done killing and catching everything from him. So he like was sitting there with like one or two creatures, and I had like 5. And then he finally caught some more because he was like, guys, I need to catch some more.
Stop killing them all.
Oh, it's great.
I put the cost and the weight, and suddenly I was like, something's wrong here.
Is 8 mana a lot?
Yeah,
I'd say, yeah. Yeah, that's a lot.
Ah, you're tied with me.
Oh gosh, what are these two doing?
Shenanigans!
My fitness.
I mean, I guess I got 7 mana, so I can't really say
2.
differently, but
I guess with energy, that adds to your mana, correct?
right.
Okay. So I'll be hanging out with 7 with you.
You're tempting me to get another point in energy. so I can have 9. Or should I go all max? Because that, no, I can't. I don't have enough XP for that. Damn it.
Okay, so for the scribe thing, you start with 1. How do I know which ones are available?
I have to post the link in the chat, like I was going to do a minute ago, but I forgot. So with Scribe, since you can create tomes, which are a magic weapon, you could also choose a property as your first like recipe, or you could just pick one of the like other things, I guess.
I can make a bunch of bindings crystals, and then you can scribe into them.
Yeah, I'll just doodle on them, dude.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
I'm blind. You're blind. I think the best thing to do would be just like, all right, I go up and then I go left, right.
It's like a paint by numbers, except a paint by sound. So I can create the tome using a crafting property, you said, yeah?
Yeah. The tome is just a basic recipe that you automatically know, and you can get properties to apply to that.
Okay. So like if I craft a tome with displacement, is that a consumable? Like I get to use displacement once, or?
Let me pull up that doc if I can find it. There it is. Displacement. Displacement is for accessories, not weapons.
Oh, okay.
So
I
you'll
can
want to
read
look for
very
weapon
well.
properties. But if you did apply displacement to something, you would spend mana to activate it.
I see.
And then die.
Oops, I've displaced into the pit of lava. How could this have happened?
bit.
Every time you displace in lava. Oh man. Oh
Not
shucks.
again.
Introduce laugh track. Oh.
Oh.
Real quick, I don't think we went over them specifically, but do we have assets, or are those something we get later? Because I don't think I see anything about.
Oh, those are basically rewards.
Okay, so not part of the creation.
Not really.
Cool.
I'll probably just put on like housing or something like that. I don't know what. You guys haven't really told me your backstories or anything yet, so I don't know where you guys come from.
Yeah, you guys need backstories.
I now have
He's
9
sort of
mana.
backstory too.
Yeah, because you totally have one.
I do.
Well,
In fact, I'm gonna go find it. Hold on.
for my other character, I have a backstory, but this one, I'm thinking more like, I don't know. I'll write one. I'll write one. But yeah, now I have 9 mana. Who is that?
Y'all are gonna be super squishy.
Yes.
You guys want to hear my character's origins and thoughts on the world?
Yeah, give us your thoughts on the world, Megamind.
Sure. Thank you. Well, I had originally a character sheet where I had a thing written up about like his disposition on the world and what it sort of is a small backstory and it was sort of lazy, but also sort of alright. So his thoughts on creatures. Old Man Beardy has a relaxed system of thinking about capturing creatures. He will use them for his adventures, but he respects all creatures and what they do. If he must engage with the creatures, he will fight, but on his own terms. He uses most of his skills to avoid the fights and help the creatures instead of fighting them. He makes use of repellents and a lot to make sure that he doesn't fight too much, although they may not like it. It is better than killing them, are his thoughts. If he is needed to fight, he won't hold back, and once disposed of, he will use all the resources from the creature. He found a new love for creatures with the discovery of constructs and the ability of creating creatures instead of capturing creatures and having them do their bidding. They could make them and not disturb the system of the world. And here's this like sort of little backstory.
I don't remember any of this coming up.
You don't?
No.
Well, I also have, that's his disposition on creatures, and his backstory is most of the time, like, he's basically just old, and nobody really knows how old he is. So, like, most of the time he's waiting for his next assignment. He's been around for a while, so he meditates and waits for his time, whether by creature or by old age.
Is
if
this
that
the
ever
guy
happens.
with the hat?
Yeah.
Oh, I like him.
Yeah,
But I don't think he's gonna like this character that I'm making.
He's had a family before, they long past, but he's happy with his new life and new friends that he's made. So, he's just old. That's my whole gimmick, he's old.
Old man hippie.
I've spent all of my XP. It is
Nice.
gone.
Mind you, the original character sheet for my character looked like the second image in the middle there on Discord. It was basically Mr. Clean with hair and a beard. And then Sam came by and made an actual image, which rocks. It is one of the best images I've seen.
So,
Eh.
question.
Yes.
For the scrolls, they're consumables, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So starting with the scroll, not the best look.
Let me see. Hold on a second. Okay. For consumables, most of the time, you're going to be like making them in batches. So if you go down and look at the complexity entry on one of those, you'll see that it has a plus next to it.
Yeah.
That indicates that for each success, you create one scroll for that role.
I see.
All right. So which one should I get first? Because I only have 50 points. Should I get a minor healing balm, or should I do the mending ointment?
Well, you do get one for free just by having the profession.
Oh yeah. So I can
you
get
one thing for free for having the profession.
I'm going to get the ointment and the balm. I will be the heals.
Okay, cool. I put a point in what's it called? In healing, just in case. So
That's probably a good thing to have because you will get injured.
yeah.
Okay, so is it gonna? I'm assuming the way the things work is like these are based on my alchemist skills, so it's not so much my healing. They're like items I make, and then you just use them, like
right.
a potion in Pokemon.
Yeah. The healing skill will be used to like treat injuries. And how this works is when you get an injury, it'll basically damage one of your talents.
Mhm.
So you'll like lose a point in that as long as you have the injury. So treating the injury will allow you to rid yourself of it after a rest. And of course, if you accumulate enough injuries in a single talent, that's basically all of you're reduced to 0. That's when you're like in near death territory.
Just try not to break your legs 20 times.
Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You'll be in a
That's
little
a
bit
lot
of
of
danger if you get an agility injury, by the way.
By a little, he means a lot.
Yes, the Literally the slowest thing in existence in your game right now. Try not to get.
And if Kohath's guy gets poked in the eye, he's basically dead.
I'm down for it. I'll just keep him closed. So I've put empowerment on the tome. Have I done this correctly?
I don't know.
So
Empowerment
just-
on the tome. Let's look. Crafting properties. Where is empowerment? Oh, freaking. Empowerment is a level 2 thing. Are you level 2 in art, whatever?
Yes, inscribe.
Okay, yeah. So you do get a free recipe for each level.
Oh.
Oh, all right.
So if I'm artificer level 2, I get
You can get a level 1 recipe and a level 2 recipe, both.
okay. Where should we put recipes?
They're
Assets or-
down next to the
Inventory?
creatures.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay, so I should move those out of abilities, professions, and put them in recipe. Or no?
Hold on. Wait. Yeah. Move those down to recipes.
And we automatically
Okay.
know all 0 level recipes.
Right.
Okay.
There are no 0 level scribe recipes.
The tome.
Wait, is that one 0?
Yeah.
Yeah, level. Yeah.
Oh. Wait, so okay. I'm so sorry.
So
I
you
get
you
one-
know how to make a basic tome just by being a scribe. And then
Okay.
you can add effects to it with the properties that you learn.
Gotcha. And then I know that recipe, but I still have to craft it later, or am I able to start with a tome of empowerment?
I'll let you let's say spend the necessary amounts of cash to buy it basically yourself.
Okay.
So if you want a tome of empowerment, let's see, where's the scribe one? $420, that doesn't sound right.
That sounds right to me. But all right, I guess I will just know the recipe.
Amulet, jeweled.
Okay.
All right.
Complexity. For complexity, what does it mean by 4 minus?
Complexity is the amount of successes on the die that you need to complete the task. And the target is the difficulty. And if it has a minus next to it, next to the complexity, that just means you can, over the course of successive rolls, they all count towards the same goal.
Okay.
So if you don't finish it on the first roll, you can take another roll and spend the time to complete it on that roll. Or the third roll or fourth roll, however long it takes you to finish it.
Okay.
And then at level 2, I get 1 level 1 and 1 level 2.
No. At level 1, you get a level 1 thing. At level 2,
Okay.
you get a level 1 or a level 2 thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
And of course, if you have any experience left over, you can spend that to buy more.
Oh.
Wait, so you spend experience for each, like where it says like 50 XP?
Yeah. If you want to buy additional recipes beyond the free ones you
Oh.
get.
Okay. Damn. Ah, dang it. Now I have to think
I'm feeling the same way, dude.
about- Apprentice Workshop looks like it could be fun. I mean, I could get it for free technically.
Yeah.
Like know the recipe.
Okay, so recipes are done. Inventory is done. Skills, abilities, and professions. Good to go. I guess I need to punch in evasion and deflection.
Yeah, based on your armor.
Oh no.
That would be in the items document.
So if I was nude, those would both be 0.
They'd be like 1 plus, well, nude, well, 0 plus, I guess, agility and intellect.
I guess.
Let's see, items. Where are my clothes? So deflection is agility plus 2. My evasion is intellect plus 4. Sick. All right. I'm in. These are very high-low numbers. Feeling good.
So this is just gonna be like a whole party of wizards, eh?
That's a bad time.
I'm no wizard. I just wear the robes. I think
Normally
they
I
feel
play
nice.
beat. Normally I play beat face like Unga Bunga stick guy or axe. And I mean, technically, our damage dealer should be Kohev.
Wait, what do you mean?
You have the lanky agility. Well, it depends.
Pretty much anybody can be a damage dealer. It just depends on how you decide to stack things.
I'm gonna dual wield me some.
Can I go crossbow akimbo?
Do I even have crossbows listed?
Yes,
You do, although
Okay.
you'd have to reload them every time, and it'd be kind of a pain with both of them.
Kohev is not using crossbows. He doesn't have the strength.
Oh, you're
You
right.
have to load it.
It's also based on sense.
Wait, it's based on. Oh no.
Yeah, because you just gotta aim.
I have less sense than I have strength. That's no good.
That just means when you're in a pinch, monkey out.
Just start hitting people with the crossbow.
I would assume you would start screeching and flinging your poop at them.
It's just as effective.
Sometimes
Significantly
even more.
grosser.
Maybe I should get a crossbow. Swap it out for a wand. 'Cause I have
And
orb.
we all
You can always
start
have
with
backup
a
weapons.
creature.
Yeah, you should
Yeah, but
also-
I'm trying to think. Well, I have a wand and an orb, but I'm getting. I've spent 785. Thinking if I do if I do that, that take 120, that bring me to like 905. No, that's doable. Oh wait, I know what I can. I'll get rid of. I'll just have one wand, one orb because I have 2 of those right now. Because I'm always worried about losing stuff.
Do we also get to select the nature of the creature?
Yes. But only your first one.
Gotcha.
Other creatures are going to be random. So you'll have to learn to get along with them.
Or else suffer.
I need more mana.
Don't you have enough? I thought you had like 9.
No, I'm looking at the Raga stuff in right now.
Oh.
Costs 12 mana.
Oh, that's old.
Oh,
That's I haven't updated that yet. Let me take a look at it. Petrock is probably old too.
What I need is a Petrodome.
If it's like double digits mana or stamina, then that has not been updated. Raga stuff and well, oh yeah. It's not even formatted properly.
Not the formatting.
I'm gonna go with the cheapy pick.
Do we have a?
I'm thinking about doing binding crystal as one of the things that I know.
That's
I'm
probably
having a hard
That's
time.
a good
Awfully
option.
close.
with what?
I mean,
So that-
crafting binding crystals is good.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that.
So let's see. Do we have to worry about? Because I know we have quiver. Does quiver have a standard amount of
Not
arrows in
really.
it?
I'm just kind of saying, as long as you have your quiver, you probably got loaded up with ammunition.
Yeah,
And
we'll assume if I have the quiver, I'm responsible. And keep
yeah,
it.
I assume you're gonna pick up stray arrows after a battle and keep it filled.
Yep.
Unless
I'm
they
gonna do-
break.
I don't want to
Enemies do.
micromanage every single thing.
How autistic are you willing to
And
be?
you could do a roll. You could be like, I want to roll how many arrows I can find out of it. And you do like a sense check
Mhm.
if you can
Oh,
find all
God.
your arrows.
That would be so
Oh,
tedious.
no.
Do a sense check. It's like there aren't even any arrows here. Just watch me.
You haven't fired a single arrow, and you do a sense check, and like you miraculously found an arrow from some other fight.
There are like 6 in that tree over there, way up above. Ah, yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
Trees are where arrows come from.
Bro, what if there was a creature who like generated arrows that it would use, and then you can also harvest?
Like an arrowhead shark, as opposed to
It all comes back. It all comes back to the stick.
Oh goodness.
the stick you just slap on the drawstring and you let it loose.
Make a crab creature that has arrow. You can make arrows and bolts out of its legs, and then you can just snap off its legs and they grow back like a
Oh
crab.
no!
But then it wouldn't be able to move. You'd snap off its legs and it'd be legless for about like a day or so.
So
Well,
we-
just do it
we
at the
start
end
off
of the day before you go to sleep.
1,000 cash, right?
Boy, I don't have. I hope
Right.
you don't have
1,000.
children.
Where is the gear?
Okay, there we go. Now I'm at 810 and I have extra stuff. I have a crossbow.
I think I am good to go. Can you give me like backstory stuff? How do we set that up?
Well, I have just updated Raga stuff and with some temporary update stats. So if you want that, that's available. But anyways, what?
So, done with the character sheet. How do we do the backstory stuff? What's the rub?
I mean, you just make it up, basically.
You could be like,
Probably should read up on the world
Yeah.
before you.
Mhm.
So let me pull up
an overview.
You suddenly a huge meteor lands on the world and you come out of the center of it and you're just like, where am I?
I can give you a little rundown of like the town that you're starting out in, if I can find where it is.
Sounds good. Because I know it's like post-apocalyptic-ish.
Kinda, but it's like you're coming out of a dark age.
Uh-oh.
I need armor. That is what I need.
You cut out there for a second, Dice.
Yeah, you
Oh.
cut out there.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I was saying,
Good.
it's like you're coming out of a dark age for the first time, as far as the world is concerned.
Okay.
So are we only making character? Are we making and updating character sheets?
Basically, yes.
Gotcha.
Let's see.
Wizard robe looks like the best for me for evasion. That way I could have an 8 in evasion. And then deflection would be a 5. Is that like the challenge for like a creature to hit me? So they have to win on 5 of them, kind of thing.
They have to roll a 5 to score a hit.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
And they'll be rolling multiple dice for each attack, of course.
And evasion is like
Evasion is for like magic and ranged attacks. Mostly.
okay. And then deflection is for melee.
Right.
Okay. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna be staying back as much as I can.
That's,
For orbs, are orbs they're ranged base?
I thought the orbs were the sword ones, weren't they?
no. Those
no,
would
that-
be
no,
rods. Orbs are just it's like a crystal ball.
They're like spell catalysts. Or magic catalysts.
Alright. There's some info drop on the town you're starting out in.
I'm taking Flozy. I'm going lizard. Boy.
An animal to match your brain.
Perhaps.
CC Root Run. Oh my. The map you have looks like an overhead map we have of our work. And it freaked me out for a second. I was like, how?
Can I like have scale armor that like is based like it was torn off by scales of a creature?
I
Well,
think that's
it's not
extremely
really how
rude.
creatures work in the
Yeah, I
world.
know.
it's like, where did you get your scales then? It's like, here's my crocodile leather pants made from real crocodile. As opposed to what?
Well, scale armor is made out of metal scales, usually.
Oh yeah, I guess real. Yeah, scale armor is made of many plates.
This is some strange pangolin creature.
Pangolins are.
Can you wear scale armor if you don't have the armor ability skill thingy?
Yeah.
Yes, and suffer the consequences.
Consequences being -2 to stamina.
Right. Which, you only have 5?
Yeah.
Stamina will affect how far you can travel before getting worn out. So you might not want to go too low.
Yeah. Okay.
Otherwise, you'll be stopping for a snack like every few hours.
That's fine. I have a lizard with berries.
I'll just be the guy in the back, be like, "Are we there yet?"
How big is my lizard? Can I hold it and just munch berries while we march?
Oh, that's so weird.
Looks like wizard robe is the go-to.
That's what I took.
We're all gonna be just wizards. This is so bad. I kind of want to change my character.
You've already made it now. What are you
It's
gonna
too
do?
late now.
I
Literally everybody is just wearing a wizard robe.
We've min-maxed the game. It's the best starting option.
I mean, we could go full hollow.
Oh no,
wizard
wait. Wolf has a battle robe.
robe.
Yeah, I have the
Is
battle.
it
Well, yeah, I think
is it
that's what it is,
battle
right?
robe?
Yeah, battle
Gotcha.
robe. It's the very first one on the list in alphabetical.
Nah, I can't go it. I can't do it. Wizard robe makes more sense because it runs off of agility. My agility is higher than my fitness.
Mine brings me to 6'6", so it's kind of like it's not the best, but it leaves me pretty average.
My evasion is an 8, and my deflection is a 5.
I got 6'6", deflection and evasion. Then my speed is 3. No
Yeah, if you
attention.
get pinned down, you're not going anywhere.
That's all right.
For initiative, E plus reflexes. Oh, reflexes.
Of course, you have a 5 stamina. I have a 4.
See,
Reflexes
Kohath
is
has
1.
picked a mischievous cheapie.
It's true.
And we only start off with 1 creature, right?
Right.
You've probably skinned all the other ones you would have had.
Yeah. I need a calculator. Yeah. 1,000 cash minus. And I have to spend cash to be able to create the orb right now, right?
Right.
And what does the
I
orb-
think I still need to update the cost on that orb recipe.
2 shards.
60? Well, that sounds about right. Oh, no, wait. Never mind. Even with the updated documents, they're not the same across them all, I see.
How much shards?
Shards are just kind of included in the value.
I have an anxious lizard.
Goodness. I wasn't expecting to have to use my imagination today at all.
I'm gonna say, Tate, I don't know about you, but I don't know, it depends. I love tabletops. You just have to have a good group of people who work together.
We
It's-
gotta work well together.
You gotta mesh, boy.
Yeah. You gotta make 3 squishy wizards.
Well, if I die in the first session, which has happened to me before, I will make the most beefy boy I can possibly make.
Show
Part
up
of
in
the
the
fun,
story
part
like
of the fun is giving
He
you
will be he will be as strong eventually as a creature itself.
Last time I went thinky boy. This time I'm going brain empty, head empty, no thoughts. Unga bunga smash. Give your creature ranged by literally throwing it at the enemy.
How much did you say an orb would cost?
Let's see. It's on the
I think it
recipe,
said
right? Let's see, what kind?
Value 80.
Yeah, take 80 and then add the whatever it says on the properties that you want.
Oh yeah, properties.
Because the
Forgot about
properties
that.
are where the real money comes from.
Forgot about that.
Actually, like knock 50. Forget the value on the properties, and just make it like an extra 50 for each essence that you need.
Okay.
Because the value is supposed to include like the labor, I guess. Koha's getting himself a nice little bio written up here.
Mhm.
I'm just trying to put this character in the world, you know?
He is
Make it
definitely in the
realistic.
world.
He has to deliver high valuable spices of interest to
Yeah.
the spicy river.
Sounds like he's
I-
been playing some Hideo Kojima games.
He's living the life, dude. He has to fight strands on a daily basis.
So let's see. I might have missed something, but where are we writing our stuff? Is there a separate thing for that, or is it in the character scene?
There's not really a specific place for it.
Just make like a Word document in Google and share it or something?
Kohath is literally just combining some cells and writing it in there. Whatever.
I mean, you don't have to combine cells, just make them bigger. Oh yeah, I guess you have to combine it because otherwise you'll mess up all the other.
Yeah.
Yep.
How do criticals work?
When you roll a natural 10, that counts as a crit.
Okay. So and we roll an amount of the. I'm just trying to remember the actual like rolling system of how it works.
Yeah, so whenever you make an attack roll, you'll take the talent and the skill that your weapon calls for, and add those together, and you'll roll that many dice.
Okay.
And of course, each of those dice has a chance to crit.
Great. And if you roll like, let's say you roll two like crits inside your dice pool, does that do anything? Like, are you able to like use multiple of those to use multiple properties, like crit properties?
I would say each crit property activates each time you roll a crit.
Activates. Okay.
And you said they need to have like an outlook on creatures, or is this for the last set you had run?
I mean, you could do that. That's just good thing to put in.
Jeez, go ahead, you. You min-max.
What do you mean I'm min-max?
Intellect and agility. That's just your. I didn't look at that.
I'm role playing. The fact that he has the min-max was accidental.
think I want to go Firebrand. Wait, can I do a weapon enchantment, or is that?
Oh wait, Firebrand. I didn't delete that.
No, you
No.
didn't.
Quick,
That shouldn't still be there. I forgot about that.
Oh,
was
okay.
it busted?
It's from the old system.
Damn it!
I mean, you can get a Firebrand effect just with the wounding crit and then fire damage.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of why it's not
Firebrand is
supposed
such
to be
a
there.
cooler name.
You could just call it that. Actually, Firebrand is a creature class too. Oh no wait, that's Flame Tongue.
Flame Tongue. That's even better.
Yeah, that's for those fire snakes.
So you said 50 per essence, right?
Right.
Okay. $200, $400. I'm gonna make the most powerful orb I can make. And that's all my cash.
You gonna have enough for food?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You're starving, you're sitting there rocking back and forth, pondering your orb.
I'm just gonna eat essences. That's all I'm gonna do. Okay, can you eat essence in this game? What would that do to you?
Probably
is
not
that
very
healthy?
good things.
You go to a doctor, it's like, what killed him? Well, the man ate all the essence, dude.
Food is a lot cheaper than essence, though.
And he poured in a storm.
Oh yes, food is pretty cheap. Okay. Food and rations. Rations is better, it seems.
Yeah. Food spoils, rations don't.
Okay. And 5 cash per.
Well, the way I'm doing is I'll have ration that can be used, at any time, but
I
I also
should-
have the lizard, so if I need to make food, I can do that.
I should
Right.
get a backpack as well,
Probably.
Yes.
so that I'm not
That's,
just carrying everything.
That makes sense, yeah.
that makes sense. Yes. I'm gonna go.
Kohath might need a backpack.
I definitely
get
need a backpack.
Backpack and a water skin. Now I have 900 cash. And how much does a backpack carry?
Doesn't say. We're just assuming.
Yeah, we're not really tracking that much.
Okay, so if I got 20 rations.
We'll assume. We'll assume we have pockets and everything like that. You can also tie stuff to a backpack, so the rations are in a bag tied to it. Your staff can be tied to a backpack. The rule is, do you have backpack? Can I carry? Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna get 20 rations then.
It's a lot of rations.
It's a lot of.
That is a lot of rations.
100 cash worth, yeah.
They do have weight, don't they?
They do.
Yes. Half a
Oh
pound.
crap.
Well, it'd be 10. It'd be 10 pounds.
Oh, it says on here 1 pound actually.
Are they 1 pound?
So that'd be
Do keep in mind that
Yeah, they're 1 pound.
one thing of food or rations is enough to restore your stamina completely.
So it's essentially, it doesn't matter how much stamina you have, you just need 1 rations.
Right.
Okay.
It's like a full meal.
Does that last like for like the entire day, or do you have to eat like at least 1 ration per like morning and night, breakfast, lunch and dinner kind of thing?
I
Well, I
think,
mean,
I think it's gonna run out.
you're gonna run through stamina just by doing tasks.
So yes, I should have a lot of rations. What are you guys talking about?
That's a good
But
question.
how
I don't
much can
know.
I carry?
It sounds like someone doesn't have a lizard they can snack on. I'm going to abuse that thing.
I also bought a water skin so that I can drink some water.
Yeah,
That seems really smart.
you'll need to drink some water to hydrate yourself in between battles and restore your health.
You did cut out there for a chunk
Got to
of that.
keep your
Dang
mouth
it.
moist.
Yeah. So after like a battle or something, you'll have a chance to take a short rest where you take a swig of water and get a breather, and during that time you can spend 1 stamina to restore your health, and you can meditate and spend 1 mana to restore a creature's health.
Okay.
And mana only comes
So-
back when you sleep.
What was that?
Mana only comes back after you sleep.
You cut out at the end twice.
Okay, mana only comes back when you sleep.
When you sleep.
All right, we've made it.
Sleep.
Sleep. When you sleep. For some reason, it just doesn't want to get
It doesn't like the.
last part.
Forbidden knowledge.
I just love how it cuts off because your mind just goes to the worst thing. It's like mana only comes back when you. Wait, when you what? When you what?
You guys
what
watch
was
too much
the-
anime.
What was the
Yeah.
calculation for carry capacity?
I was looking for that just a second ago, and I got distracted. As
20
usual.
plus your 20 plus your relevant plus times 5.
I see.
You're what?
Nice.
20 plus your what?
I know I have to remember the name of the stat. It's right here.
Fitness.
It is.
Fitness?
Yes. It is.
20 plus your fitness times 5?
Yep. 20 plus fitness times 5.
Carrying too
I-
much.
110.
Like
That-
I have
junk.
3.
What?
Like pounds?
I don't think that's right.
That something sounds off.
I think it's 10 times fitness plus 25.
Okay.
I might have done something wrong.
10 times fitness. Wait. 10 times fitness plus 25.
I should probably put that on the character creation thing.
Well, I know I saw it somewhere.
45.
It's in
Oh, wait,
the
was it in
rules.
items? No, it wasn't there.
It's in the rules, Creatures rules.
Oh yeah, that's where I saw.
It's way down.
Oh, I see it. Sick.
What is it?
Okay.
Where does it say that?
It is. Yeah, carrying capacity is 10 times fitness plus 25.
Okay. 45 is
minimum-
my carrying capacity. 45 pounds, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I can carry 45 pounds without being slowed. So let's calculate this. I need to put that I have 800 cash actually before I do anything. 800 cash.
You still going at it with your character bio?
I'm pretty much done with everything else, I think.
Oh.
I think so too. Starting in the bio, I think I'll put that I am a attendant to Lorik.
To what?
Lorik,
Lord?
Archmage.
Oh, Lorik.
Yeah, Lorik, Archmage Lorik. Because before I get too in depth with that, I think I'll just throw that by you. I'll say I'm an attendant or something. I have a very non-combative political position or something like. He's a teacher conjurer. I'm a
Right.
desk giant.
29 pounds I'm carrying currently. How
I
much
am
is
carrying
it?
much more than you. I got 39
Like
pounds.
30 pounds technically, because I have an orb.
I was going to dual wheel orbs and hope that I could get the power of the booba, but I'm not sure how that worked.
I was gonna say, just change your gender. It's easy.
It's simple.
Do orbs like float when you're using them, or like do you just carry it in your hand? Is it like a tiny little orb? Do you have to hold it with two hands?
It's a
Be like,
one-handed weapon. I mean,
Okay.
you could be all mystical about it and have it like float around your hand or something like that. I don't really care.
Dual wheeled orbs.
Flavor is flavor.
Can I hit people with it?
It wouldn't be
Yeah.
very effective.
Are
Basically,
you sure?
Manon.
I'm pretty sure a sneak attack with like a massive glass orb would do some damage.
If I made like fire piercing like blades come out of the orb and then slam it against a creature, would that deal damage?
You'd probably be better off just like shooting the fire blade orb thingies or at the creature, since it is a ranged weapon.
Yeah.
I have 30 orbs. Why do you have 30 orbs? Because they're ranged weapons. Oh wait,
Okay.
all I have to do is that I can adjust. I need to put a little wooden slab at the back of my crossbow. Put an orb in front of that wooden slab and let it go. Is it accurate? No, but God help anything it hits.
See, I forget exactly what orbs do. They're just a straight ranged attack, eh?
Let's say because
Yeah.
what I went with orb because it's a sense
Right.
sense.
Do you guys play Brawlhalla?
I've played it before.
Orbs remind me of the orbs in that game.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
One of my neighbors is revving really loud engines outside.
I can't.
That's good. I sure can through my headphones.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
Apparently it is.
So let's see. Affinity, does that go next to the creature? So would I put it as a 1 or is that their level or what do we...
I don't really have a specific place for affinity. The, I guess you could put it there, but I mean, the intent was to mark which ones are attuned with that little box.
Well, this is my first one, so...
Do we have to buy a binding crystal for our first for our like actual creature?
No,
Do we just get a binding crystal right off the bat kind of thing?
for the creature. It's
Yeah.
considered to be contained within it.
Yeah, I'm just going to assume that my writing him down means that you already... The way I would do it is unused ones are in your inventory and you're just going to assume they have one when they're in your creature
Binding
list.
crystals cost 100 cash.
Yes.
Expensive, man.
They're
I have
really
2.
useful.
I'm thinking about getting them right now. I have 800, but I need to make a cool ass orb. How cool of an orb should creature power? Creature power is.
So you have like 800 left, so what have you actually bought? Do you have a survival knife, a bedroll?
No, I haven't bought those. I've only bought rations, a bag, and a water skin. Rations cost the most because I bought 20 of them.
Oh my goodness.
I
We'll call you the Candy Man.
That's nice. You got a lot of food, but how are you going to sleep? I didn't know.
He's just gonna lay on his
okay,
food. What do you mean?
I hear ya. I hear ya.
I know, I'm just giving you crap.
Kohath is turned
It's just-
into a pack.
It weighs
mule
so
over
much.
here.
A bedroll just weighs too much for me. I don't know. I'm
A
gonna
bedroll weighs
cuddle with someone. Maybe someone will cuddle with me.
a bedroll weighs 7. You're
Yes.
30, right?
I'm not.
Oh
I'm
wait,
not very.
yeah, you don't have as much as I do. I'm 55. Oh no.
I mean, my character's kind of
I
like
I
a
can I
travel-
can carry it. I just don't wanna. I just don't wanna be tired. You know.
Mhm. I mean, you
As
might
long
want
as
to.
it's under your limit, you won't get tired.
Okay. Okay. I'll buy a bedroll for 10 cash. That's what you guys.
Such a big ask.
I'm just saying I could cuddle with someone.
It's gonna cost more than 10 gold, and I'm the persuasive one. I'll make you pay me. Or maybe I could just word it around, make someone. I'll give you my bed, and I'll word someone into letting me sleep with them.
Persuasion 4.
It's like, where are you sleeping? I'm sleeping in the with the owner of the lodge.
So for creature power, though it says the weapon's basic attacks gain the type of the essence used. If I'm buying the essence right now, do I just choose what kind of essence it would be?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do fire essence then.
Wait, where are the essences? Where's
I'm,
that?
I'm assuming it's based off of the different types of creatures there are.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's literally just creature types there.
Okay, I'm just asking because I'm trying to start with 2 pathfinding scrolls. I didn't know if I had to buy the essence and the scroll to start with it, or.
You know what? Let's have you roll for it.
Oh no.
Wait, roll for
Okay.
essences?
Well, the scrolls are
Oh, okay.
Batch.
They're different.
items since they're consumables. So let's see, where is the scribe document? Come on, load. Pathfinding. Let's see, difficulty 7. Alright, Kohath, what is your intellect plus scribe?
Intellect plus scribe is going to be 6.
6. Alright, so we'll use good old roll 20 and roll 6 dice for you.
And I need to succeed, I need to have over 7 on the dice.
A 7 or higher.
Gotcha.
You said 6, right?
Yep.
Alright, here comes the roll.
Oh.
Oh, that's 2.
Well,
6, so that's 2 for 100? Is that how that's working out?
The essence, it costs 3 beast, so that's 150. The value is for each individual scroll,
Okay.
and each essence is like 50 cash.
Gotcha. Sick. Made a profit. Ready to gamble. That's pretty cool. That little like dice roll function.
On roll 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the main feature.
Can I just
sometimes it
roll?
sucks though. Actually, a lot of the times it sucks. Mainly if you're rolling a D20, so I'm not sure about the D10s.
What's it do with the D20s?
The D20s only roll, like most of the time they usually roll under 5 or above 15 and never in the middle.
Oh, okay. D20. Oh, that's D7s. I was like, those are some really crappy rolls. What the hell? No, okay, those are just 7.
On a D7, those are great rolls.
I don't know why you'd roll a D7.
Novelty.
Did anyone buy repellents?
I have
Why
2.
would you?
I can make
How
them.
many do I have?
Because my character will not buy repellents. He likes creatures and he wants to see them all.
Yeah, why would you ever repel a monster?
And he
Oh
wants to
wow!
I
see
Look,
like
them
that
at
When you
chuckle.
start
look at that
playing,
thing
you'll
charging
know.
at me.
When you get
It's like, oh,
ransacked
look,
by
a
a bunch
bear
of
in-
bunnies, you'll want repellent.
A bear in the wild. Oh, it's adorable.
Once you learn.
Have you not been around animals?
Yeah, man, you know, you deal with them.
It's like
you feed
I have.
'em.
There are deer here, and I'll wake
By the
up.
way,
I'll go
by
out
the
and stop
way,
my car, and they're like 5 feet away from me.
I know the recipe basic binding crystal, so if people get the materials for it.
I also know how to do that.
Oh, well.
But
Oh,
don't
Well,
worry.
you're gonna be on a different team. Although you will be tackling the same basic mission. Oh, that's right.
I have pending missions.
Before we finish, we should probably like divide up the search.
Well, this is a new map.
Yes, this is a new map.
Ooh, I can see the GM screen.
What? Are you looking at the stream?
Yeah.
You're stream sniping me?
I
It's like,
thought that was what we were supposed to.
why the hell are you watching me?
It's a bit of a lag though, on my end.
How much did the backpack cost?
10, I believe.
10? Thank you.
Okay.
Got
Spending
$495.
I thought it was 15. Let me double check. Because I have 15 written down. So it's either Kohath has to
Oh,
pay
it is.
more, or I get to
It
take
is.
off.
Sorry, the bed roll is 10. I just bought the bed roll. The backpack is 15. Sorry about that.
Dang.
I am sorry.
Well, it's not something that's bad. It's like it's either he has to pay more, or it's like, oh, I get 5 back.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's
Well,
strictly worse for me.
Yeah. It was worth it. Okay, so 100 for that. Get creature power. I need to make sure I write all the properties for this orb, or else I'm gonna forget them.
Just give it a cool name.
Wonder if I could craft it so I can have more heal.
What you're just alchemist?
Yep, alchemist. I have mending ointment and minor healing. Minor healing.
I gotcha.
I'm calling my orb the Infernal Globe.
Nice.
All right, what is this place? Little island place, little woodfront property.
Because I think when you said the essences, it doesn't have to be all of them, but it has to be at least one of them, right?
Right.
Okay.
Wait. On what? What are you talking about exactly?
I think we were in crafting. We were in crafting properties, but I'm in the alchemist one.
Right. Alchemist.
Like it says,
The alchemist ones are specific.
Mhm.
So what it says on there is what it is. There's no adding properties or anything to it.
okay. So like if it says one earth, one plant, it requires both.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, if you're going to start with some crafted items, and we should probably do some rolls for you too.
Mhm.
For me, or
No, for me.
because aren't I starting with the crafting item too?
Yeah, but yours is just a it's got a minus on the complexity.
Oh,
So as
Cool.
long as you have unlimited time, you'll get it done. This is like a cost thing.
Question: is Wilhelm just selling his creature, his Ragastuffen?
He makes them.
Oh. Okay.
Also,
That's
the
beauty
prices
of
are
constructs.
the prices on that sheet are probably outdated, so I wouldn't look at them.
Very much outdated.
It's there for flavor right now.
I'm all about the flavor.
Let's see.
Man, I haven't been doing anything this session.
Just vibing.
Just vibing. In fact, I booted up Fighter Z just to hang around in training mode.
200.
Okay, well, if you want to do some rolls for the minor healing.
All right.
Oh wait.
What do I type in?
I wonder what he's gonna get.
Let's see.
You think it might be sassy?
You'll want to do backslash, I think, then roll, and a space, and then the dice.
Don't you have the UI thing in the top left to do the thing where I can just like roll 5d20s?
Yeah, that only goes up to like 5.
No, you can click on it and it gives you a more detailed version.
Yeah, but it takes longer.
No,
This
I
is-
roll.
look.
I roll like 10 d10s.
I'm missing 2 fingers, but it's not that hard to type. I'll survive.
Why the heck are you missing 2 fingers?
Table saw.
That'll do it.
All right. So yeah, I did the backslash roll. What am I rolling?
Oh, you actually
The
see
what?
the dice fall?
Yes.
You can.
Why don't
also take
I
that
have
away,
that?
too.
Let's see. For alchemy, you roll intellect plus alchemist, and that's your amount of dice. D10s.
So that'd be 4.
Critical.
Oof. Oh, that's really bad. Holy. Oh, good lord.
Just a 1.
Well, there's 2, 7, 1, and 2.
All right, you need a 5 on that. So that's only 1.
So that's
Feels
1
real
healing.
bad.
Oh, man, that's satisfying.
You know, I suppose you could buy it just from the item table.
Well, I mean, I already have some, but I was hoping I could just craft some.
You out there just doing Jiren loops in the corner? Soup?
Sorry, what?
You out there doing Jiren loops?
Am I doing Jiren loops?
Yeah.
I can do Jiren loops, but I'm not doing them at the moment. I can show
Check.
you what I'm like.
Not even playing the actual DVFZ.
I mean, I have Jiren.
There are only two things that matter in this world, and it's looping Jiren combos and looping Vegeta combos.
I'm just over here thinking a 2D fighting game for Dragon Ball Z kind of defeats the purpose.
What do
Pretty
you-
sick. Pretty good.
I can do this. Hold on.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
I added the properties that I gave my globe.
There we go.
Alrighty.
So the Spicy River has all these people, but the Golden Goblet has no one.
The Golden Goblet is more hoity-toity.
I see. As you can tell by their assorted fruit bowls.
That costs
Oh yeah,
4.
okay. I'm looking at the price differences you had, and it's pretty remarkable.
Now I have 90 cash.
Dude, I'm gonna have so many sausages.
Else I wanna
That's what makes the
buy.
game great.
What were you guys doing with sausages last time?
I would hope eating
That's
them,
what I
right?
wanted to buy.
You would hope.
Insert binding.
I mean, it just depends on the day of when we want to use it.
What do you mean? Since both of you can create binding crystals, I'm only bringing one into the game.
Oof.
Hopefully that doesn't hurt too bad.
I'm
Well, I
buying
mean,
2.
if you miss, it
Wait,
breaks.
what are the relevant stats for
think he's the
binding
deck-
crystals?
It should be on the thing. Intellect and binding.
Ah, we don't miss. We hit these. He says before rolling ones.
All right, now I gotta choose what creature I want to start with.
What are you? What does Wolfseal have?
I have Flowsy.
You got a
You got a
full pack.
Flowsy?
Flowsy? Yes. A Flowsy.
It's a Flowsy.
I have an anxious lizard.
Okay, I'm going Torkish. Because my guy is just all fire right now.
Your orb rests in his head.
Now, where did my character sheet go?
It's right here on my screen.
I was
thought you got-
unironically trying to click on that for a hot second.
Because I think you got the burb, right, Koeth?
I do. It helps me see.
You seeing eye bird?
Well, wouldn't you take the psychic?
No, under no circumstance. I'm not a cat person.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Cats are boring. They like to sit around all day.
No, they aren't.
Birds, They're free.
Yeah, but you can speak with it telekinetically, and it could probably help share vision at some point.
Can you only communicate with the telekinetic ones?
No. But Psychic can communicate over any distance.
I see.
Otherwise, you can understand what it's saying and it understands you. Even if it's not speaking your language.
Gotcha.
Orcish.
We'll just say my cheapie is really loud. like a rooster. That makes a lot of sense.
Wait, so we have a cheapie, we have a Torkish, and we have a Flowsy.
Mhm.
And it's just us three playing, right? That's
Basically. But, if the Torkish is gonna be dropping some area effect powers, Flowsy and Cheapy might not be so happy about that. Since they're both very flammable.
It's. I can heal it.
I cannot. Is there a document with like the creature stats on it?
Well, yeah, isn't there the wiki?
There is the wiki.
I gotta go to the wiki. I must learn everything about the Torkish.
And I think all the classes and powers are linked there too. At least for the starter creatures.
Could you please drop the wiki?
I'm working on that right now.
Many. Normally, I have like 3 web pages open at max.
I think I have about 8 instances of my browser open.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. Let me see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows open, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Oh, I have
8,
to figure out what
9,
makes
10,
it
11, 12, 13. So I have like 16 tabs.
Deflection is 5, evasion is 8. That one went 20. Speed, I believe.
So we exist as a single hex on this hex grid. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can we overlap?
Technically not when you're in combat.
Well, this
but
is
outside
very
of combat, yeah.
This is very zoomed out.
This is like an overview map you find in regular RPGs.
I see.
Like this is the forest, and like it looks like mountains and forest will probably. Yeah, there's no way it's 1-to-1.
It's all forest. You got deciduous forest in the bottom and then a
Coniferous.
coniferous in the top.
Okay.
It
I
gets
just
cold.
thought there were very few trees.
Very
Okay, dropping wiki.
cool.
Just that woman, I'm like, this doesn't look like creatures.
Yeah. Why don't they use the
The heck?
image I uploaded? It's just some generic wizard chick.
Is that what wizards look like?
I don't know. I mean,
Looks
I guess
magical.
it depends on what kind of wizard you are.
I guess. Goodness.
Orcish.
It's not a creature's wizard.
feel it's so silly. Like you skip past every other creature, go directly to your own. It's like when patch notes come out, you just look at the thing that you're doing.
I see. I can use my senses. I can be persuasive. I can bribe creatures with berries.
But you're made of food too.
Yes. I just have to be persuasive enough to say, "Hey, eat this food instead of my food, me food."
That's a tough check.
Nah. Oh no, the deception. The problem with being too sensual is that I have to be very, very persuasive to stop them from wanting me.
We have a -3 to fitness. The heck?
I'm trying to coerce this creature, but I'm dummy thick.
The modifiers to the talents apply to the actual roll. That's a roll modifier, not a die modifier.
Is there anything else that decreases your darkness penalty?
Darkness penalty? What?
You listed Cheapy as having night vision.
Oh, well, yeah. If you can't see something, you're gonna take a penalty.
I see. Well, I don't see. Hence the penalty.
At all. Ah, yes, I'm a blind cyclops with night vision, or dark vision.
This fella, he's not a cyclops. He just has real bad eyes.
Also, you guys probably want to pick the first class for your creature, now that I think about it.
The first class.
The first class. They get
Yep.
to start with one rank in one class.
Ooh, there's classes? Oh shit.
Vampire, Terror, Beak.
Where are the classes?
They would be on the wiki.
Hmm.
I like that the role is striker/survivor. It's their only job. Survive.
Flower person.
Ignition Inferno? Ah, gosh.
They sound kind of metal, right?
Or Golem. Okay, I gotta look at these. This is a Guardian role. Ooh, okay, this makes more sense. This would probably be a good one since my guy is kind of squishy.
I don't know. Torkish is kind of a glass cannon, so
Very glassy.
if you go for the Golem as your first class, it's basically just gonna make him slightly less squishy.
I see. And if our creature dies, then what happens to them?
They return to the crystal form,
Okay.
and then you can heal them later by meditating. Oh, also, if they're reduced to 0 hit points, then that triggers an enmity roll. So they might get mad at you if you let them die.
I see.
Power plus evasion. Or power plus terror. Alright, terror it is. Keep having to append things to the character sheet.
Yeah, I'll port all that information over to the actual stuff in Roll20 between now and then. So it'll be more streamlined.
He's a cheapie, and he's terrifying.
Photosynthesis.
Is that the one that lets you grow berries?
No, he just grows berries straight up.
What does the photosynthesis do?
The photosynthesis gives him sunbeam and revitalize to start with. But I get like a pound. Oh wait, I think it said like for every 8 hours I sleep, the creature produces 1 pound of food. It's good for 24 hours.
That's a lot of food, dude.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
Well, that's like
Yes,
one
now-
unit. Or maybe 2.
That's
Creatures.
food is 1 pound,
How?
so it is 1 unit of food.
So so with classes, can you like do all the classes for them as long as you spend the XP for each one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not
You're not
stuck in one
limited.
class.
Okay. But it's mostly just the ones that are labeled for that creature.
The 3 that are listed are the
Like
ones.
you can't go out like for Torkish, you can't go outside of the Guardian ignition or the other one.
Right. Those are the only 3 it can get, but you can max out all 3 of them if you spend all the experience.
Alrighty. And when we get experience, is that just like mainly just our experience and we can spend it on our creature?
Right.
Okay, okay.
Your creatures will not earn individual experience. I tried that in first and it was really annoying to track.
Like trying to keep track of each one.
Yeah.
Kind of cool stuff does Torkish have? What's his jam?
Torkish can start fires.
True.
That's why his jam is.
His jam is fire, not actual jam.
What a letdown.
You can make jam with fire.
What does empowered do?
Empower
It's great.
gives you a
have an idea.
roll modifier, a +1 to rear rolls.
If we take your Torkish and my lizard, we could make we could make berry jam once a day, and then it's preserved.
I don't think you use fire to make jam.
You use sugar and berries and you boil it.
Seems like a lot of work.
Don't question the prepper.
I'm just saying, if we do that, the food doesn't have to go to waste every. We could save it.
You know, one of the basic functions of the cooking profession I was thinking about giving it is just that you can spend time to turn regular food into rations.
Mhm.
I mean, that seems.
And for
Yeah, it's interesting.
okay, so range 5. That's like
That would be just 5 hexes on the map.
Okay.
And you can extend the range by taking a penalty to your rolls.
Okay, I think my Torquish is gonna go ignition.
What does it mean by fitness -3?
On the creature stats?
Yeah.
Okay, so whenever your creature needs to make a fitness roll, it would take -3 to the actual results of the roll.
I see.
So you'll take each die and subtract 3 from the result.
Gotcha.
It's kind of like in Pathfinder or D&D, you get hit with a poisoned attack and you have to make a DC. You have to make a check of 12 to not get poisoned. If your save is +5 and you roll a 10, it'd be 15. If your resistance is like -2, which can happen, you roll a 10 and that's an 8.
So, I understand what you've said. You've explained it very well. However, I have never played D&D or Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Rip. Anyways, just it's a minus to your roll and your stats essentially.
Do note that the talent modifiers don't affect the amount of dice you roll, just the results of the dice.
Mhm.
Right. I see that to evolve your creature, you need to have class levels and affinity. I was looking at the essence cost and I was like, I could just buy those. Just start the game with a befoul.
Yeah. You do need to put some effort into them.
Affinity.
When they level up, do they keep their classes?
They level up by gaining class levels.
Gotcha. But it doesn't reset once they're the new creature.
Right.
Okay. And you push the target to... Oh no! There's a typo.
Oh no.
Okay.
You fools.
It's on the daunting aura effect.
What's the typo say?
Where is
Sapson.
Daunting Aura?
Where's Discord? It's under the classes. Under the terror class. For daunting aura. 3 damage per hit, and you push the target to sepsis.
Oh. Is that all?
Sepsis. That's it.
Yes, I see it. I can edit that right meow.
Meow.
Nice. Della.
So, I'm reading combat here for the Metamorphosis Tortiki, and it looks like I should capture a bunch of Torquish, so that I could just have like flaming balls firing down.
What?
As my Tortiki leads the creatures, the other Torquish.
You just have a luau going on, basically.
Yes.
Well, good luck catching other Torkish because they're not native to the area.
Damn.
How'd you get your Turkish? That's the question.
They're bred in
I
captivity.
I joined the military because they handed out Turkishes because of what's his face giving them out.
I see. Understandable.
can't-
Have a nice day.
Yeah. Yeah, Lucas Lorik, the Archmage.
The Professor Oak.
He basically brought them. It says right here, brought some of them back to Root Run after an expedition. Here they are used as entry level creatures for conjurers in the militia. So I'm in the militia, guys, but I'm not like I'm like that guy in the militia that doesn't do much except for learn all he can about the creatures.
You're a wizard.
Classic Jeb. He's in the militia, but he never shows up to the range days.
Alright, is everybody like basically got their things figured out at this
Yeah.
point?
I think so.
You
I
think
can really
so?
only think of armor is all I needed.
Yeah, you didn't need to do much because your character's already made.
But
we do need you here to make some decisions. Because we're gonna get the first step on your journey started right here. So the call has come out that an emergency situation has happened, and that all the conjurers that are part of the militia or able-bodied need to report to the edge of Rimewood to the north. And apparently they've got intel. They've heard that a disaster has happened to one of their northern neighbors on the other side of the woods, and they need to go out and rescue people that have been driven into the woods. So if you guys see on the map here,
some people in the woods need rescue from fire.
not fire.
Or
The fire there is the base camp that has been set up.
I thought you mentioned fire, but no, it's just something terrible that happened, right?
I promise it wasn't me.
Okay. thank
Hey,
you.
Not
You're
yet.
on thin ice.
I'm keeping an eye on you.
So we're gonna need a search party to split up and check out the different areas and find as many survivors as you can. You'll be provided with scrolls of teleportation to bring them back to the camp without having to drag them the entire way. But they're
That's
limited. So you're gonna have to be judicious about your resources. Otherwise, you'll have to go back to the camp and get more. And if eventually, if you leave them out there long enough, they're just gonna die.
Die. Oh gosh.
So between the two teams here, Isaiah, that's you, and the other team,
So I'm the team.
yes, you are the
One-
representative of Group A.
Jeez.
You're left
Sorry
with the
in advance.
decisions.
Oh,
So
that's a bad idea.
I'm gonna need you all to kind of divide up your search area.
All right. So you guys take care of this, and we'll get all the rest.
Wait, how do I mark on this?
Sounds good.
So
Freehand?
wait. So we get that, and you get all that.
Yeah. There's
I mean,
a little
I-
brush tool.
I guess it makes sense.
Nah, I
With the newbies,
figured-
right?
I figured just go. just freaking cut the whole thing in half. Sort of.
I mean, that
I don't know. I don't freaking.
can't.
How do you properly? Can I do a line? Can I do a line?
what if my thought, right?
Okay.
What if instead of going through the woods, we just
Circle
went,
around
like,
it.
this way?
How do I hide your
Yeah.
faces? Because that's covering like the entire.
Just move them over to the side.
Just do,
Clump
like,
them
a
all
quick-
into one section.
If you go to if you go to settings, I believe there's an area where you could actually change the size of them.
So you want to go all the way around to do a perimeter search first?
Kind of. That's my thought, you know? Stay out of the woods, just vibe a little, get to know each other.
If you want to try, you can do a perimeter search while we go in around this direction and cover that area.
That's gonna be a
Well,
long walk.
It
All
will
right.
be.
Then let's just dive straight in.
Yeah.
Let's
If
we're
just,
going-
I like
if
the
we're
snow.
going
Let's
this
just go
way-
snow.
So each hex represents about an hour of travel.
Okay, never mind.
It's a big area.
Very long time.
Alright, then I
It's like one of these.
propose we sort of split it up a little bit. We'll take this area.
Okay, so we're gonna be starting here at this camp.
Yeah.
Right.
What if we do section? We'll do sections. Go like right in this area, starting off. Or actually, no.
You're thinking like circle around in a loop and come back to the camp?
Yeah, I'm thinking like if we only have a limited amount of resources for the teleportation stuff, and in order to get more, we have to go back to the camp. The closer area, we search here. Over here, if we search here, then we might actually not need to use a teleportation thing and try to get them back ourselves.
Well,
How do I
well,
remove my marks?
You go to your little mouse looking thing in the top left. You see a little mouse?
The
Yeah.
cursor.
The cursor, thank you. Select the whole screen and then just press the delete button. Like the delete button on the keyboard, so yeah, it should clear
Got
it
it.
up.
Thank you.
Either way, probably gonna split it around here. Well, you guys cover those areas. I have no idea what they're gonna do. I guarantee one of them's just gonna walk in and be like, "Oh, this looks great. You want some sausages?" and freaking die right here. Sam can vouch. That's basically what happens.
Yeah.
And if you just go watch the other videos, that's basically what happens.
There's usually
Gotcha.
either not much thinking or overthinking.
There is no in between.
Apparently, my stylus does not work with this.
I had the same issue as well.
Sorry, I have been paying attention, and as the
How
pencil
many-
pusher, I'm fine with whatever.
How many hexes can we see?
See?
Yeah. Like, what's our perception like? Beyond like the obvious, it depends on your sense.
Well, once you get inside a forest, I'm pretty sure you can't see very far.
Yeah.
No, you can't. There's basically every branches and trunks everywhere.
You'll have to look for trails and stuff.
Aha.
Which is a survival, I'm assuming.
Mind you, sense will be your, like, it will help a lot, because if you don't have any sense in the woods, a creature will come up and deck you in the schnoz
Great. Can't wait.
without any of your knowledge.
You'll
You're
get an
blind.
initiative roll.
He likes to do that. He'll be like, "Oh yeah, sure, let's just start a battle," and you're like, "Ah, shoot."
I usually give you plenty of warning and you ignore it.
Yeah, but it still decks us. That's why I always carry repellents on us, trying to stave off the battle until he just comes up and is like, "Nope, you're battling today." Try as I might.
Try as you
Right.
might, it's gonna happen.
I am wanting to take this path then. If I can find the polyline. Start at camp. And then just, swing up like this.
Gotcha.
And just swing around.
What are you doing?
He's plotting, man. Something like that.
That is probably what we'll be doing anyways as well. We're just gonna kind of meander around, see if we can find anybody. We're most likely going to shout a lot in the forest, and then you're gonna hear roars, and then more screaming.
So what we
Shouting
should
in
do,
the forest is probably a bad idea.
I'm
That's
actually
what
gonna
she'll. You know exactly what
buy-
they'll do, man.
I might buy something else now.
Repellents. Buy repellents. The strong ones at that.
Too late. We're already at the camp.
It's true.
The camp
The
probably
characters
has
are
some
made.
supplies.
I only have 190 cash, so
I mean,
Yeah.
who are you gonna purchase goods from in the middle of a forest? You're golden.
The forest merchant. That's
I
everywhere.
am thinking about getting a throwing knife and actually no survival knife.
But
Be
Survival knife
omnipresent.
and making marks throughout the forest on the trees so that we can mark where we've been.
I mean, we have the meta knowledge, though.
well,
Yeah.
well, no, this
Wow.
is natural. You don't have to use the knife. It's best to just break branches and stuff.
But what if there's something else breaking branches and stuff?
Like a
And at that
creature,
point, you'd
maybe?
be dead.
Find the
I-
problem.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, well, you could mark it. Just make sure you mark it on. Well, do I have a compass? No, I don't have a compass. Does anyone have a compass?
I got a compass.
Should I buy a
I'm
compass?
bringing one.
Okay. Make sure that you use your compass, and when you mark the tree, make sure it's always on the same side, so that you know which direction you're going.
I see.
It's like in
Yeah, I
Minecraft.
We got this. Who has medical supplies? Anyone buy medical supplies?
I have some. I have 3 minor healing salves and a minor healing balm.
Those are
Yeah,
not
you're the
medical
healer, right?
supplies.
Oh, those and oh.
Medical
Then
supplies
no.
are for treating injuries.
Well, actually, yeah, I don't have any because I have nothing in healing. Like, I have
Who
no
was the
healing
healer?
skills.
None of us can heal.
I
We simply
heal.
won't get hurt.
Squishy boys don't get hurt.
Okay, I guess I'm buying medical supplies. God damn it.
Well, yeah, I guess when I said healer, I just meant I'm just gonna have like the potions and stuff.
I'm gonna buy. Four things of medical supplies. So minus 20. I have 170. That's 2 pounds.
Who is this handsome man on the left side of the map?
His name is Nolan.
Does he have a last name?
Where?
Jablinski.
Shoot.
It's a fine name, sir. Where do you hail from?
Cretin Town.
Fellow Cretan. Fantastic.
Nice
Ah, I've
mustache
seen
and
it.
unibrow.
Yes. I am the superior artist compared to all of you combined in another universe.
In this universe, what are you talking about?
You're talking to 3 artists
Have
right
you
here.
seen him? Jablinski's beautiful, dude.
His name's Nolan Chiplinski. How dare you?
Oh,
I
I'm
can
sorry.
I can detect
Disrespect
a face.
the family first name. Every single person is named Nolan, and then the last names change based on who marries who.
I see. It's incredibly weird. It's incredibly bad.
And like, they like give him horns, and you're
We
just
did-
like, hold on.
Well, no, they determine Nolan by the pronunciation. Nolan. Essentially, it has to do with your inflection when you say their name.
Ah, yes, like Chinese.
Mhm.
It gets really confusing when somebody's sick in the Nolan household.
Nolan, yes, like a choir.
Mhm. No, excuse me, Nolan.
No, it's not even a different pronunciation. It's the exact same pronunciation, spelling, even on their social security card.
Why do
No.
they have social security?
They're all spelled
What
differently,
world is
but
this?
they're all pronounced the same.
I guess, yeah, but their social security card shows it's all spelled differently, and just nobody knows how to tell. And
Love the idea that in this fantasy world they have a social security card.
Hey, you need security when you're gonna retire. You need some money to like let you live on in your retirement age. I mean, what?
Yes.
You
I grew to
think
35 and I
Nolan
say
doesn't have a freaking 401k? Look at that face. He's got a 401k.
Yeah, man's straight up got a Roth IRA. He's set. He's good to go.
With a mustache like that, he has to.
mustache wax is not cheap.
No, it's not. That's why you should all go to Dollars. I can't even.
The fact that his mustache isn't connected but his unibrow is ruining my life.
He's great. He's good. He's a good guy. Anyways,
Mhm.
we got Nolan on the left and Roadhog's Hook on the right. So what are we doing here?
It looks like a path to me.
Nolan
Yeah.
does look like a path,
Thank
but
you,
their path
Doctor.
is all right too. All right, they've got a path. I guess whatever happens in our sessions will go.
For some reason, you guys are planning on just treading that one spot about 70 times. A little,
We're go-
little soul
we're-
patch there.
Maybe
We're
they'll
gonna have a
find somebody on the
tree.
way there.
Probably. We're gonna have one of those tracker apps on our phones, and the Google Maps will show up like that.
What on
Right,
earth is a
good.
Google Map, sir?
Oh, sorry. What's this land called?
Yeah, I think
doesn't
I
change
think a
the
Google
Google
Map
part.
is a spell that you access on your magic mirror.
Oh, sick. Does that mean we have spells for that?
No.
Wishful thinking, you know.
You have scrolls of pathfinding.
Should I spend all of my money?
No.
I mean, you won't need it when you're dead, so you might as well just spend it now.
I have a bedroll, I have a compass, I have 20 rations, I have a rope, I have a water skin. Yeah. And I have my armor and my weapon.
Yeah, I think we're good to go. I think we're good to adventure. I'm good to adventure.
Sounds good. So we'll
Balls
be
deep.
all ready for next time, whenever that happens, eh?
Next time on Nolan Ball Z.
Don't talk to me about Nolan's balls. I can barely handle his face, man.
And
They have a mustache too.
Does the hair connect on that also?
Oh my gosh. What is happening?
Oh no, bean mouth.
Is this a reoccurring fella?
Beanmouth is a systemic failure of American anime.
What is this? What have you done?
Nolan and Harold.
That's Steven
Does
Universe.
Harold just have? Does Harold just have? Is that Harold's nose, or is that just one incredibly long mustache?
Well, he's a descendant of Pinocchio and Nolan, so it is somewhat both.
So we'll say he has a small nose, and that's just his mustache is an incredibly long nose hair.
Yes. His nose is like right there.
Oh, hey,
Can't see.
Dale
Try-
got in the in the chat, and I didn't notice. Hi, Dale.
Dale, hello. Pay no attention to the screen. We are just making art.
You're always here for the weird conversations because there's always a weird conversation.
Oh, here's the nerd.
What is that?
What is what?
Matthias Trent's.
It's called a
Exclaims
name.
into the forest.
I'm so confused. What's going on? Exclaims into the forest creatures. I am here to bind you to my will. How did that pop up? I'm so confused. Who's doing this and why? And why doth you?
15
how'd
minutes,
you-
is that all?
How'd you do that? It was so special.
Type //E.
/E.
Yeah. Make sure that you're as your character though.
As my character.
Underneath the chat box, it should say as, and then you can.
Yeah, Dale, we're pretty much just wrapping up here. We divvied up the search area between the two groups. Oh, what are you guys saying? Oh.
Old man Beardy has summoned the horde.
Dale says, if I successfully integrate my character sheet, you can put GIFs inside macros and chat pop-ups. So you can have GIFs for certain abilities and attacks. That sounds way beyond my skill level, honestly. I'm not very savvy with all that.
So dumb.
Why is /E is too powerful? What other? Is there like a help? Like, how do I know what all the commands are?
Who knows, man? Who knows?
Get your Lenny's out of here.
The Lennies are what make us
Oh.
whole.
Get savvy. I don't know how to do that, Dale. I spend all my time making up creatures, and I don't have any time for anything else.
Hey.
Wait, what was that Grillon the Kind thing?
That is my sister's character.
I see.
Funnily enough, I was playing Skyrim and I suplexed Grelog the Kind into the floor.
As you should.
Everybody, I specifically make one save for Grelog the Kind. Oh gosh.
What is the Uke stick?
What whatever it is. I don't know. I don't think I want to know.
It's the ancient lore. Back in the day of the anime conventions where you had the fujoshis who liked the homosexual men in anime and manga. There was the top and the bottom, uke and the seme. And they used to have these paddles, like literal boat paddles, and they would write the word uke and seme on it, and they would slap each other with it. And it became such a problem they had to be banned. Right.
So it's the homo stick.
It is the homo stick, because what would happen is if you saw like a small little fragile boy like Dale, you would take your seme stick and smack him in the back of the side of the head, declaring him your seme.
Gosh, what the frick was?
It was a
What were people doing?
They were simpler times back then.
it was a simpler
Or-
time. It was a better time.
Before the Me Too movement.
Mhm. Now you can't hit your traps anymore. It's a shame.
You can't beat your fake women.
Mhm. Can't beat real women. You can't beat fake women. What can you do?
You can't beat anything.
Can't even beat off. What is this world?
All right, are we done with done?
I think
I think we're done. I think we're done.
The homo
I
stick
am-
was too much for him.
Exiting this game. Oh gosh.
Shall we wrap it up then? This is pretty much the stream is over.
Yes.
Yep.
We're just bantering now. So, let me get up OBS and put my finger on the end stream button. OBS will maximize.
No, you're stuck. You're streaming forever now.
Sorry. Can't let you do that.
I don't know how it can be streaming and just like come up with a blank screen whenever I click on it, but oh well. Yeah, well anyways, thanks for watching everybody who showed up. Dale, I didn't see anybody else in the chat, but maybe there is some lurkers. Anyways, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Boy.